do your pass?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Mr. Williams. He's going to help you out when you're shooting. All right, my friends, we have been doing some dribbling, some passing, and now we're going to be working on some shooting for the last little bit of class. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be using beef to practice your shooting for the next couple minutes while me and Mr. Nels are setting up for the game. Then we'll explain the game to you, play that for the rest of our time. Raise your hand if you can tell me the 4 things that beef stands for. What are the 4 words that beef helps us to remember about shooting? Kirby? Who knows what the B stands for? Marco?
B is for balance, E is for eyes, E is for elbow, and F is for follow
Oh,
through.
we're going with all 4. Give a thumbs up. Please repeat after me. Balance.
Balance.
Eyes.
Eyes.
Elbow.
Elbow.
Follow through.
Follow through.
Remember, you need to make sure that your eyes are on the back of the rim. Your elbow needs to be underneath the ball. And then you need to follow through by flicking that wrist. Put your hand in the cookie jar. Okay? What you're going to do is we're going to give you a little time to warm up shooting. You're going to take a shot. Your partner's going to go get the rebound. And then they are going to shoot. You're going to go take turns back and forth. Please make sure that you are being aware of your surroundings. You need to look at the rim. So if you see a basketball bouncing off the rim, all you have to do is go like this. Everybody try it. If you do not pay attention, what's going to happen?
You're going to get hit.
You're going to get hit by a ball. So please pay attention so you can keep yourself safe. You might have any questions about what we're doing?
Sir.
All right, my friends, the name of this game is called Hot Spots. What you're going to be doing is first person in line when the game starts, you're going to take your ball, you're going to be dribbling it down to a spot. When you are moving with the ball in basketball, what should you be doing? What should you be doing?
Dribbling.
You should be dribbling it. Should you be going like this? No, please do not run to your spot with the ball. You need to be dribbling it. There are 3 places you can shoot from. Mr. Nolan's class, y'all are doing the exact same thing on that side. You can just look over here for an example. You can shoot from a spot. If you're shooting from a spot, you need to be standing on the spot when you take your shot. You get 1 shot every time it's your turn. If you want to shoot from one of the small cones, you need to be standing behind the cone. Is this standing behind the cone? No, you got to be standing behind the cone. If you shoot from a big cone, you need to be behind the cone as well. Please make sure you're behind the cone when you take your shot. How many shots do you get?
1.
You get 1 shot every time it's your turn. Okay, you dribble down, you're going to take your shot. If you miss it, just go get the ball, dribble it back to your team, either hand the ball or bounce it to the next person. Should you throw it at them?
No.
Everybody say hand it.
Hand it.
Or bounce it.
Bounce it.
Please don't bounce it across the room. Just hand it or bounce it to them once you get back to the line. If you make your shot, you're going to take the equipment. So if I was standing behind this cone and I make my shot, I'm going to pick the equipment up, I'm going to go get my ball and dribble it back to my team. You're going to place this next to your team's cone, and then you still hand it or bounce it to the next person. At the end of the game, we're going to count up points and see who has the most points. Just like basketball, the closer you are to the goal, the less the points are worth. The farther away you get, the more the points are worth. A foul shot is worth how many points in basketball? 1 point. If you shoot it from a dot, that's worth 1 point. If you shoot it from the small cone, that is worth 2 points. And if you shoot it from the large cone, that is worth 3 points. Just like in basketball, if you shoot it outside the 3-point line, it's worth more. How much are the dots worth?
1.
How much are the small cones?
2.
How much are the big cones?
3.
Anybody have any questions about how you play?
Yes, sir.
All right, do your best, have fun. Make sure you are dribbling when you are moving. Make sure you look up at the goal so that you don't get hit by a basketball. Make sure you're paying attention. We have a lot of basketballs moving at the same time. Any questions before we start?
No, sir.
All right, that first person stand up. Okay, please take your ball back to your group. If you're the first person in line, you need to count your points up and then hold your hands up. Show me how many points you have. All right, over here in my class, we got some close calls. We have a runner-up for our 2nd place winner. Give me a drum roll, please. Give it up for the orange team with 8 points. Nice job, orange team. Give them a hand. And in my class, our Hot Shots champions with 9 points is the red team. Give it up for the red team. Nice job, Rich.